Welcome back to Let's Play Saga Anderson 2. I'm Freezing Catface, and last time, Alan did battle with... Welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake 2. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time we were here, we, went looking around for treasure, and Saga found a bunch of goods and services. Almost certain that, yes, that the locked door is where we'll find, all that treasure. So I just thought I would make sure of that.
It won't open.
Yep, directly in front of all those containers. Interesting. I don't think I can get around the back of this building. This time, we are going to go take a look around the town with, yes, with the Mayor Setter charm activated. Make sure we didn't miss anything. And then we're going to face the music. But first, let's start things off with what's bound to be a cheery experience, one of Alan's manuscript pages. It should be right next to the car. Is this one I already picked up? It shouldn't be marked on the map? Well, I can go to the lake or watery. Or not. Maybe that was just something they imagined. Lame. Flashlight doesn't help much in this lighting. That icon right there, I was kind of expecting it to be like nailed to the side of the fucking car or something. How sad is that? No one's touched any of these free samples, even though the coffee people aren't here to watch them. How odd. Well, I see a container in the back door of the sheriff's station. I feel like this game is trying to have its cake and eat it too in certain ways. You know, they added all this open worldy stuff, but, you know, your maximum speed still isn't very fast. And, you know, I don't think you can run out of sprint like in the first game, but... Oh. Oh! I was looking for a gap, not a door, that's what it is. Oh, no. It looks like the only way to get there is through the police station. Embarrassing. Well, butts. I guess there's not much there at all. Alright, oh, just paint it on. I do remember the church. I think we went past that in the first game. And then in the DLC, there was this big battle in the parking lot of a recreation of the church in the Dark Place. I had trouble with that one. I seem to remember it opening with a Deerfest float being possessed and throwing itself at me.
I need to find my way back.
Oh, yes, the dotted lines stop there. So this whole part of the town is just painted on. And I guess so is this part over here. Lame. It's kind of crazy to me that I think there's actually less to interact with in Bright Falls than there is in Watery. How odd. Oh, well, if I feel like I'm dragging my heels, it's only because as long as this has been going on, I feel reluctant to leave. What am I hearing? All right, let's do this. Heading into the sheriff's station. Maybe I got a comment I can look at first. Oh, yes. Shout out to Faye Otter, who says, there is a what book in this game? 10 out of 10 would play again. And then in brackets, you would think I would love otter puns, but you can only see so many before it gets old. And I'm sure an otter would be the person to ask about that. And shout out to Justin Jones, who says, I can just imagine the town meeting concerning Deerfest. We have flooding issues, murders, strange dreams, and a supernatural entity/force prowling about. But fuck it, we need the money from those tourists who are going ahead with it anyway. I've heard this line of thinking somewhere before. Let me think. Oh, right, they had a similar mentality in a little island town in New England. Something about going ahead of the holiday celebration, even though there was a man-eating shark swimming around and, well, eating people. If you're being compared to the mayor's government from Jaws, you're doing something wrong. Oh, fuck me. There's a ton of stuff in the actual sheriff's station. A bunch of containers I didn't open. I was kind of guided by the nose last time I was here. Oh, joy. A point of interest in the autopsy room. I'm gonna love that. Oh, and the morgue is closed off. Can't imagine why. Well, what am I actually meant to be doing? Go to the sheriff's station and give the clicker to Wake. Return 6. Scratch.
Power's out.
There's
always a good sign.
There's no one here. And although, good, furniture knocked over, papers all over the floor, it's kicking off. I'm gonna close this door so the Taken don't wander out and hurt anybody who doesn't have a gun. Hey, I should probably take some... Oh, dear. Well, better than nothing. And I should
Anyone here?
I'm here. In the closet.
In the closet? Oh, don't take that. Well, I guess I can go through people's desks.
Agent
now.
Estevez?
Oh, shit.
Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Is that your blood?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
She does not seem surprised that I do not seem surprised. It's very interesting. That's a dead man. Oh, fuck. I didn't see him. Where'd he go? Alright, you ugly son of a bitch. Oh boy, it's a giant. Oh, and it's one of them. Is that a cop outfit or a FBC outfit? Okay, now it's a mess. He didn't like that.
We will watch it eat your mind!
We will watch it eat your mind? No? Oh, the door is covered in a shield.
All clear, Estevez.
Fuck.
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me.
It's just a
We
little
should
blood on
talk.
her pant leg. It's fine. What happened here?
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle.
Nice word.
The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
I'm looking for Wake. Have you seen my partner? What is the FBC doing here? Well, I know what they're doing here, so...
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow. And it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the
Morbid.
attack.
What is the... I'll just ask that. Because it's bolded, I'm looking for Wake, Justin. Hey, I'm almost dead. Do I have any healing items on me? Sick! I have a first aid kit. This is exactly what I need. Huh, it's the first time I've ever seen it not heal everything, and I was on the brink of death, so I can kind of understand that. I got another one if you want something for that leg, I'm just saying.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just
Problems
caught
at
off
HQ.
guard before we could set it up.
I think the reason you're running into problems is because you're approaching this from a strictly scientific perspective. Just saying.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Find a way to get to Wake. I need to get the cells open.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay.
Isn't it right there?
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's
Roger
a fuse
that.
box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Sheriff Station keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Joy. Sorry, just searching for goods and services. There we are. Ah, good. I can see there's not one there. There should be something right here, though. Or not. Oh. No, that's not it either. Looks like someone barricaded this area, except there's no one back here, dead or otherwise. Oh, no. That's, very strange. Maybe it's over here. Well, maybe I can move her later. Let's see. Another one in the middle desk. Oh, that is the one I opened. Unfortunate. I can hear more of them, and I don't like that. Do? I don't have the crossbow on me. Oh, yes, I do. Huh. My mistake. Well, first just reload the shotgun as a thought. And then I'll grab this bolt. I wonder if they really do that. Sell crossbow bolts wrapped individually. I mean, I don't have the first goddamn idea. As little as I know about guns, I certainly know less about, crossbows. Much simpler device. I probably know more about the operations than I do about guns. But, you know, I don't know anything about modern enthusiasts, so that guy is dead. Sheriff Tim Breaker. Ooh. That dude is real dead. Yeah, there is a... I feel like there was a large number of these guys in here at some point. That's the one about stealing the toilet paper. Yes, good. Fuck. I did the thing again. Sheriff station keys? Ah! Which room is this? Sheriff Tim Breaker's office. Yes, this is where I was heading. Excellent. There is a drawing of Mr. Dorr on the board here. That surprises me, admittedly. What does that say? Has your loved one gone missing? Oh, it's in a bunch of tiny, unreadable text. Certificate of completion. Oh, it's just... Okay, police training. Sure, sure. Police officers training school diploma. I feel like they would name the actual institution. A whole radio setup, like Pat Maine had, for some... Oh, I guess this is where the 911 operators sit for the town. What do we got here? Emergency incident report, The Lake House. Research facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake. What am I doing? The doors are fucking wide open and the Taken are around. Ahem. Research facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, Washington has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez, and she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of operation at the lake house. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area, requiring all available resources. This is exactly the same tone they used to write all those documents in Control. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the lake house's recent research or projects due to worsening communications and cooperation since HQ went dark. What? As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92-33-3215 for a full incident report. Worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. Are you telling me that the oldest house never opened back up? Or has something terrible happened since Jesse cleaned the place out of the hiss? Oh, hell. No wonder they're so ineffectual in this game. It's a snake with its head cut off. Collected research proposal. Alan Wake and cult connections. Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations of the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considering his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared in. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like a permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 14-54-5326 for the full proposal. Let's throw that on the board. Wake and the clicker. Here we are. Let's see. The station has been attacked. Get Wake out of FBC custody. What happened here? The cult taken? Wake is the priority. And it says when I mouse over this isn't good. Wake better be alive. Wake status. Talk to someone. Estevez. The FBC locked Wake in the holding cells. They believe he's associated with the Dark Presence somehow. Wake is trapped in cell block lockdown.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Well, they're not wrong. Well put, Saga. I love that, Captain. Well, they're not wrong. Estevez, the fuse box is in the basement of the station. Estevez, you won't be able to open the cell block doors until the power is back on.
Ugh.
Time to fix another fucking power outage. Estevez, the fuse box is in the basement of the station.
The cell door won't open without power.
Need power to disengage the lock's fuse box in the basement. What does this one say? Fuse box in the basement. Let's hope there's a fuse nearby. Fact versus fiction? No. What does that say? Why didn't it let me put these down? I already know all about this stuff. Odd. I'm just zooming in to see if I already put these down. These are just duplicates or something. Well. The Cult of the Tree. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. Cult working for with someone? It's possible Wake is connected to the cult, but if Scratch is identical to Wake, then this could refer to either of them. By the way, I wanted to mention, it occurred to me as I was looking at the stuff about, it occurred to me as I was pondering, I should say, that's a big shotgun. Not sawed off either. Yes, I was starting to say... Oh! Sorry, I distracted myself there. Well, we've seen the fence that says the lake house is this way. In, Cauldron Lake area. And we've seen an ad for the new Night Springs series with Mr. Dorr in it on a television in the Dark Place. So I'm thinking, as I ponder the DLC chapters that are inevitably going to follow, that the lake house will be all Saga all the time, and the Night Springs expansion will be all Alan all the time. Just one set entirely on Earth and one set entirely in the Dark Place. I guess we'll finish up with A? Oh, I guess these are Tim's books. Memory Loss, The Battle to Regain Your Mind, author L. Temp. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Revolution for the Brain, Experience of Time and Other Neuroscience Breakthroughs, author P.R. Essay. UFO Myths and Reality, Part 3, Tricksters and False... Oh, I see. UFO Myth and Reality, Part 1, Sightings Under the Lens, author Quincy. UFO Myth and Reality, Part 2, Communion and Testimonies, author Batston. And UFO Myth and Reality, Part 3, Tricksters and Falsehoods, author Westmore. But what's this? Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1, L equals 2. So I guess you just loop through the alphabet twice, and then change. Is it the first letters of these people's names? Temp, Essay, Westmore, Batston, and Quincy. That's a good thing to note. guess I'll look at this, of course. Of course. Oh, I see. It's a lock, but for this one has defaults to 911 instead of 000. That's very funny. Well, in any event, I can hear some goddamn monsters slavering in the next room over, so, I guess we'd better do something about that. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Alan Wake 2, when we kick ass, take some names, and search some containers. Until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. And stay in the light.